recording. This game is called Sunnyside Crossing, and I complained about the names of the first two games. I'm gonna complain about the name of this game as well, because it's very similar to another game that launched not long ago, called Sunnyside. That game did not launch to good reviews, unfortunately. I was hoping for good things with that game. But this game's name is too similar, kind of almost too similar to that. So I'm not sure how. I think the YouTube videos and stuff will get messed up when you try and search for one, you might get the other game instead. They probably didn't do it on purpose. Probably not. But you still probably should not name a game so similar to another game that just came out, a year ago, I guess. But anyway, this game is a story-rich restaurant sim with slice of life RPG elements. Play as a newlywed couple inheriting a restaurant. I hope they know it exists. You've never heard of Sunnyside, really? I was looking forward to the game, but it came out really badly. Hopefully this game does better. Anyway, play as a newlywed couple inheriting a restaurant. Share duties with your spouse, from sourcing ingredients to managing the restaurant. Explore the world of Sunnyside Crossing through interactions with neighbors and customers. It's also in the Southeast Asian Games Showcase on Steam, which is why I wanted to try it. Okay, so I might not finish this demo, because I only have 34 minutes left to play. So I'm just going to jump right in and not complain too much about how this window started really small when I launched the game, and how Window Max is not actually full screen, which is a separate thing. Full screen is actually borderless full screen. I guess I did complain about it in the end. Anyway, prologue. How did you not hear of Sunnyside? Choose a character. Ooh, interesting. 8 of them. Whatever that means. Choose a spouse. Interesting. They look like they're Athenians. They're from ancient Greek. Confirm selection. This choice can be changed later, sure. I've only heard of Sunnyside. I've not heard of that game now. Yeah. Another new place. It's been 2 years since I left my hometown because of the Great Flood. Will this finally become a new home? So that last screen, it's continuing by itself. I'm not clicking anything. Even though it says click here to continue. That part's a bit weird. So hungry. And there's a, hey, sounds like you're hungry. That bad English there. Like lowercase s, no full stop. They invited me to eat inside. I don't like how the sound cuts out between each scene. That part is weird. Hey, it's the two of us. You seem to be new here. May I know your name? Aren't we married? You seem to be new here. May I know your name? Enter your name, Yunru. Sure, that's actually a nice name, Yunru. What is this? What is this blank line? What is this? I'm Yunru, how about you? I guess I had to click to fast forward to forward to the next line. And his name, Jia. Nah, we'll enter our name. Caps lock, Taiki. Have to click. My name is Taiki. Happy to serve you tonight. So do you like our candle? I've never tried this before. It's unfamiliar, but I'm loving it. You're such an amazing cook. No. That honor goes to Mr. Kevin. Mouth-watering candle. So, this game also has achievements. How weird, how interesting. This demo also has achievements. I heard someone mentioning my name. Who do I have the pleasure of cooking for? The same goes for me. Thank you for the food. I'm Yunru. It's not every day we see a new face here. Mind sharing where you're from? So I guess these two people are not actually married yet. I'm sure you've heard of Pearl Bay City. Isn't that where the Great Flood happened 2 years ago? Yeah. I'm so sorry. Words cannot express the lot you must have felt, Yunru. Don't worry about it. I would rather think about the future. Maybe starting fresh here wouldn't be so bad. Plus, I'd love to come back and have more of your cooking. Well, feel free to visit us anytime. We are open from the morning till the night. Yes, I'll come over here again tomorrow for breakfast. And here's the money for the candle. Where's my wallet? It was supposed to be here. Did it fall somewhere? I'll search around here. Let me help as well. Sorry, let me check the front yard. And she runs off and we'll never see her again. I've searched everywhere, even the roadside and bushes. Nothing. We can't find it here either. Damn it, how can I pay for the food, the inn? Sudden romantic music. I can lend you some coonies. This should be enough to pay for the inn. I can't ask that. We only just met. You're not going to run away, right? It's okay, you can repay me later. Get some rest first. You can think about what to do after. Still, I'm not sure what to do from now on. This is a bit janky of a reply. It feels like something was lost in translation there. How about this? You can work here to cover the meal and you'll have extra money for the inn as well. That's really generous, but I hate to burden you. Besides, you don't have any other customers. You won't be. The restaurant gets extra help and you get paid. It's a win-win, isn't it? Is it really alright? I have no experience of working in a restaurant. That's not a problem. How about trying out a few days of work here? And you can decide if you want to keep going. That sounds great to me. Anyway, don't worry too much. What you can't do, we'll do it. What you don't know, we'll teach you. Everyone starts from zero, including me, so don't doubt yourself, Yunru. I can't believe how kind you are. Well, you look like someone I would trust. I trust myself who trusts in you. Again, weird English. ReZero, yeah, that part about everybody starts from zero, yeah. And again, what kind of restaurant would turn away a hungry patron? I'm really grateful that our paths crossed. Thank you. The universe has its way, Yunru. It's up to you if you want to walk on that path or not. So, do you think you're up for the job? Yes, please. I think I want to give this a try. I don't know how you came to that conclusion, Sentinel. That's what I like to hear. Great, and Yunru? Welcome to Sunnyside Village. So my adjust the screen a little bit. Okay, there we go. OBS was complaining that the screen capture was 1 or 2 pixels off. Preparation of menu and serving customer. This clock will show you the time of day and time left for serving customer. You can open the restaurant twice a day, on morning and the afternoon. It shows your current Kuni. Kuni is our currency. You can buy ingredients with this later. Oh look, a customer. Quickly bring our best soup to the customer. Customer has patience. It will be best to serve them fast and not let them hanging. Not leave them hanging. Pop bucks. Countdown bucks. Whole bucks. Burst bucks. Multi bucks. There is a key that will be shown in these boxes. Interact with these boxes according to the type. Okay. How about happiness? Tagi will help you too. He goes, You're doing great, keep it up. So it's like Tagi's helping out. Tagi seems to be doing both of these. So right now I'm just holding down S. I'm sure it gets more complicated than that. Time is stuck at 11:59 because this probably won't end until this customer leaves. I don't know what. I'm not actually controlling any of these. That's it for today. You are a quick learner, aren't you? Successfully through first day on job is the name of the achievement. This is the text of the achievement. So that was a very peculiar kind of thing. Because I was only controlling, I was only serving people on the first counter. Taiyi was doing everything else by himself. Good morning, Yunru. With a new day comes new experiences. Are you ready for your second day? I hope so. I don't want to mess anything up. Don't want to mess things up. Oh, don't worry. Slip up and we'll be here to catch you. Isn't that right, Taiyi? It's all part of the process. Alrighty, it's all time for a new lesson. Let's get to the kitchen and cook some soup. Today we're going to learn how to cook soup. It's a part of every dining table, including Sunnyside Restaurant. Are you ready? Let's start by clicking the soup button. There are 5 ingredient categories. If you want to put the ingredients of your soup, you can choose the available options. So bad English here. For now, let's choose the protein for your ingredients. Let's select the meat category. You see a variety of meat you can add to your soup. Using an ingredient will consume available stock in your inventory. You cannot use an ingredient, bad English, when you run out of stock in your inventory. You're finished preparing the ingredients. Let's start cooking the soup. Selected ingredients will be processed here. You have to stop the arrow below the highlighted bar. You get a score from hitting the bar. Higher score means tastier soup. Weird. Soup acquired. Perfect. Missing punctuation here. Remember, successfully cooked soup for first time. Remember, before opening the restaurant, we have to prepare the soup that we will serve to the customer. Now that we finished making our soup, but we just made one soup, it's time to open our restaurant. We just made one soup. Hold the open button, capital T, to start the session. Another day, greatness. What is this? Yunru ready to start the day? The English here has gone completely downhill. Looks like we got an unique order. Some people want us to recommend it. So this is weird, right? So it's suddenly the English went off a cliff completely. It's like they did partial translation, or someone submitted like partial bug reports until a certain point. Then suddenly the English completely died. Let's ask them what are their preferences. No one will play past first achievement. No one will play past first achievement. Let's ask them what are their preferences. I think I'm craving for something warm. Every customer has their own preference. We could make a dish that fit their preference. Every dish has their own category. See if this recipe match customer's preference. After deciding a dish, we should consider whether we have to cook it or no. His English. Maybe he gets more. No wait, but this is not the afternoon. This reset to morning. I thought they said we can open the thing twice a day. The first time we opened it was 9 to 12 on day... Was that day 2? Maybe the day shifted. Whatever. Cook. Drag the leaf, drop it into the pot. The dish will be cooked. Wait until the cooking timer ends. Click the icon of the cooked dish before the timer ends. Wait until the cooking timer ends. Click the icon of the dish before the timer ends. So that's like 2 different timers. Okay, so cook it before this ends. Okay. Taiyi, Hello? I can't, it's not letting me click on the thing. Oh, because Taiyi served them, I think. Craving for something cold. Oh, I don't know. You want a bottle of juice? I don't have a recipe. I don't have an item for that. Want this? I don't have this. Want this? I have this. Cook. Yeah, sure. Something savory. Like this? Don't have this. Like this? Savory? Sure. Cook. Taiki's not doing. Taiki wasn't doing that one. Savory, sour. But there isn't. I don't have a thing that's savory and sour. Can I give you more than one item? This one is savory and hot. But I don't have a savory and sour. So you're gonna have a partial like. Enjoy. Okay, so no, that did end the day. Okay, so it's not that we were opening in the evening. There was a day. The first one was a day one. Day one 9 a.m. morning run. The second was a day 2 9 a.m. morning run. Good morning, Yunru. You've arrived just in time. That you could use some help. Only if you don't mind, Yunru. I'll be going to the bazaar to stock out our kitchen. We need spices, eggs, and fish mackerel. You wanna come with me? Sure, how can I help? How about carrying groceries? I can always use an extra hand. If you say so. Wonderful. While you're at it, Taigi, could you introduce Yunru to the merchants as well? Yeah, just carry. Come along to carry things. Will do, let's go, Yunru. But don't worry, soon enough the roles will be reversed. Taigi will be just along to carry things. Ooh. So I have a goal to find and play all games with like Asian markets in them, especially night markets. So I need to find more indie games and stuff that have Asian markets / night markets. But also this is a pretty good market. Probably. Welcome to the bazaar. You'll find a bountiful selection of fresh produce from our local vendors, as well as crafts and wares from outside. Every morning, the bazaar is bustling with business, as the customers looking for all kinds of fresh ingredients. Typo. It can get pretty crowded here, so stay close and let me show you around the market. So, are you ready? What happens if I click this? I'll be waiting. So, are you ready? So what's the point of this button? What's the point of this button? What? The conversation just loops. Ready whenever you are. Cool, let's go then. Choices matter, right? That's Yuxia's stall. If you ever need spices, she's the one. She's the one to go. If you ever need spices, kill her. Sounds good, either way. And don't forget to take this jamu with you. 1 bottle each morning. Yes, I know the drill. I'll be fine, promise. Hi there, hope we're not interrupting. Taigi, good to see you. And who's this? This is Yunru, she just moved here. Bad typing, bad localization. Nice to meet you. Lovely meeting you. I'm Uxia, and this is my husband, Hugh. He's heading out tomorrow for a trading trip. A pleasure. Always good to meet Uxia's customers. Missing punctuation. Actually, we're here to buy some spices. There's no actually. This is correct. Nice to meet some customers. Yeah, we're here to buy some spices. Of course. Let me get you a blend you'll like. Here you go. Freshly dried just this week. Should be perfect for cooking. This smells amazing. Thank you, Yuxia. Come by anytime. See you around. So how would we pronounce her name? Her name is probably Yuxia. Yuxia. Yuxia? It's probably Yuxia. It's probably a Chinese. This is a Chinese inspired name, I think. So it's probably Yuxia, Yuxia. But yeah, probably. See you around and safe travels, Hugh. Is this Hayu or Hugh? There's no Hugh in Chinese. Yeah, there is, but who knows? Yeah, I know. I'm just brainstorming on how to pronounce some of these names. Now, this is not a Chinese name. See that stall with the basket of herbs and hanging cuts of meat? That's Alyssa's. Oh, I see it. So that's where you usually get your meat? Exactly. Let's check out her stall. Alyssa's here most of the time, but sometimes her granddaughter Olivia steps in when she's out foraging. Good to know. Let's see who's here today. Oh, welcome, Taggy. Hi, Alyssa. Brought someone with me today. This is Yunru. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm Alicia. Welcome to my stall. What are you two looking for today? Actually, we would like to pick up some eggs. Why are you talking? You're not the one doing shopping. He is. Perfect timing. Fresh batch just came in this morning. Hold on. There you go. Anything else? This should be good for now. Alright, and oh, I have something from Mr. Kevin. Found some mushrooms while I was out yesterday. Figured he would know what to do with them. Oh, he's gonna love this. They look unusual. They're totally safe, promise. Kind of nutty when you roast them. Tell him I said hi. Will do. Thanks again, Alyssa. See you around. Good news. Looks like Eureka's back. Let's go there and get some fruit. Did something happen to her? I can't wait to go and meet her. How weird. So she was absent yesterday? Did something happen to her? How do you know this? Not her, but her husband fell sick 3 days ago. Her husband is this village's mayor, and he always worked past tense. Is he dead? So hard. Too hard, I'd say. It reminds me of Mr. Kevin sometimes. But enough talking, let's go and visit her. Thank you for making the conversation short. Because, frankly, they're pretty bad. Morning, Wika. It's nice to see you again. How's me and Nico doing? You know my husband. He's doing fine now, but it's just a matter of time before he's going to overwork himself again. It's just a matter of time before he gets sick again. And he's almost 70. It is as if he has no care for himself. And you can't even tell him to take a break, huh? I know exactly how it feels. Right, Kevin can be pretty stubborn sometimes. Anyway, looks like we have a new face today. Would you like to introduce her, Taiyi? My pleasure. Wika, this is Yunru. Yunru came from Pearl Bay City and she's currently staying in this village. Our restaurant has been busier than ever, so we took her as our new worker a few days ago. So far, she's been doing a great job. Nice to meet you, Yunru. I'm glad to hear that Kevin has some capable help. Not really, Taiyi's just too kind. You should not sell yourself short, Yunru. I'm sure Mr. Kevin will agree with me. And even if you're not, you'll have plenty of chances to prove yourself. Now let's talk about business. What can I do for you? We're just here to buy some fruit. Here's your order. Thank you, and I'm always looking forward to meeting you again. Thank you as well, Wika. This is Sophia. She's selling fresh products from her farm. Oh, she has a fish farm, I guess. She shares the stall with her husband Tamir. They usually take turns as a stall keeper. Tamir is a fisherman and he usually brings the fish he caught to the stall, but where is the fish today? Isn't this full of fish? Maybe in the sea? Maybe in the sea? Ha ha ha, that's a good one. But let's just ask Sophia. Those are vegetables. They are fish-shaped vegetables. Taiyi, you're bringing someone new today. Yes, Yunru is the newest helper in Sunnyside restaurant. Hello, Yunru. Are you a newcomer? I haven't seen your face before. Yes, I am a newcomer. So did I. What? How does so did I fit this conversation? Now you have. That's kind of rude. I want to see how this fits the conversation. So did I. Nice to meet you, Sophia. So this part is weird, right? By the way, this lock is good. It's a very long lock. Good. So did I. So this is wrong. That doesn't make sense at all. Nice to meet you, Sophia. Haha, you're funny. How is that funny? You can always join our events if you want to meet more people in this village. When I was young, I took a newcomer to the festival. Now he's my husband, right, Taggy? Whatever you say, Sophia. Funny, strange, yeah, maybe. Sure, tilde. So the tilde in this font is above, it's so tiny, and it's above the text instead of in the middle, instead of center line. So, are you looking for vegetable, the fish, or probably me? Again, terrible English. But the joke is there, I guess. We're looking for golden carp, but it looks like you don't have any today. They're right here. Sorry about that. Tamir is just not catching much fish lately. He hasn't been motivated to do his job. Has that man been slacking off again? Sort of. He still goes to fish every night, but hasn't caught anything for 7 days in a row. That's unfortunate for you and for us. Yeah, I hope Tamir will stop moping and start fishing seriously again. Welcome back, Tayi, Yunru. Did you get every ingredient that we need? No fish in the market. We've got almost everything, but no fish for today. Looks like Tamir is having a bad fishing week, really. Oh, yeah. So Tayi agreed with me. Yeah. Tamir is having a bad fishing day. More like a bad fishing week, if you ask Sophia. That must be hard for him, especially since he can be quite sensitive. He's been extremely moody. Sophia said he's been moping all day. We can't wait around for Tamir to break his bad streak. Let's think of another way. If only I could fish, I would do it myself. I can help with that. Why not? Huh? I don't mean to be rude, but why not? Well, I'm not very good at it. In that case, want me to teach you? I don't mind, but do you? So this should be can you? But it's wrong. Of course I don't mind. Oh, do you as in do you mind? But so that should say do you mind? Of course I don't mind. You and Mr. Kevin have supported me thus far. Now it's finally time to show you what I can do. One advice from this ex-amateur fisher. If you want to fish, you better hurry before the sun comes down. I have some fishing equipment at the back of the restaurant. Let me grab it for you. Welcome to the villager's premier fishing spot, Yunru. So, are you really good at this? Honestly, I never really got a hang of it. Haven't been at it for a while. I'm a little out of practice, but I can still teach you. Alright, show me how it's done, coach. We're going to cover everything you need to know to catch your first fish. Let's start with the basics. The water's so clear I could almost see all the fishes swimming. First, let's choose the fish. The tutorial. To start fishing, please press the fishing button. Hold the button to start casting. The button. Hold W, then release to cast the reel. Now we wait for the fish to take our bait. The fish ate it. Now press the W key to pull it out. To draw the fish closer to us, you need to press the S button. Pressing the S key will make the white line shorten. Note that the fish can resist and increase the red bar. What red bar? If the red bar touches the white bar, the fish will escape. The fish will also resist by moving left and right. Move the fishing rod towards the fish to reduce its resistance. You can do this by pressing the A key or this button to go left, and the D key or this button to go right. You can also move the fishing rod by dragging the left mouse button in this area. That's all you need to know. Good luck with your fishing. I do not understand. Hook, line, and sinker. Confirm. Time to fish? So yeah, but I'm not sure what happened there. What is my goal? Let's take the fish that I need and not take more than what I need. Oh, maybe that was automatic? I don't know. So I'm supposed to press S and not let the red line touch it. But what am I? Where is the health bar? Oh, there's a meter thing at the bottom. Thank you for taking the bait. Let's see what I have here. That's a lot of fish. Wow, you weren't kidding. I guess you are pretty good at it. So there was a distance away thing here, and I guess I have to reduce that to 0 without letting the red bar touch the white bar. Okay, I see. Looks like I still got it. Yep, looks like I still got it. I'm impressed. Good work, Yunru. Thanks. Now we can take these back to Mr. Kevin. I think I'm getting the appeal of fishing now. I've never felt this relaxed before. I know what you mean. Fishing doesn't always seem relaxing, but before you know it, the silence just calms you down. And then, when you hook the fish, it's like nothing else. I can't wait to fish again with you. And I can't wait to teach you again. Well then, let's head back, shall we? Mr. Kevin, look at what we've got here. Well, looks like a pretty good catch. Credits to Yunru. Apparently she is a good angler and a good teacher as well. Only because you paid full attention to everything I told you to. Of course, it was fun learning from you. I see. So did you manage to catch anything else? Huh? What do you mean by that? Wait, no. You don't mean... I'm just saying there's a lot more you can catch other than just fish. Sir? Oh man. Haha, I'm sorry. That's enough teasing for today. That was a terrible conversation. Like that makes... It was corny to the point of making no sense. It feels like something was lost in translation again. Thursday, day 10. We jumped a week. Why did we jump a week? Friday, day 11. Morning, Yunru. Thank you for joining me today. First, we have to register your name to the Avenger Guild. The guild is managed by this village's major. This should be Mayor, right? Mayor Nico. Let's go and meet him. The sooner the better. He's right here. Good morning, Mayor Nico. How are you doing? Are you feeling better? Yeah, thank God. I can finally return to work and help with the village's affair. Help with the village affairs. Come on. He's a major mayor. You know, just don't forget to take a break or your body will break. That's what Mr. Kevin would say. Yeah, he would definitely say that and not do it himself. Anyway, looks like you're bringing someone new, Taigi. Is that Kevin's new worker Wika is talking about? Wika was talking about? Yes, this is Yunru, our newest worker in the restaurant. She will be joining my hunting party today. So we want to register Yunru in the guild. Consider it done. I'll be doing the papers in no time. So Yunru, how do you find the village so far? I need more time to adjust. I guess I just need more time to adjust. Everything feels so new to me and it feels overwhelming. I'm sure you will be fine. We're around if you need anything. Right, Major Mayor Nico? Of course. If you need any help, just come to me. You are part of this village now. Thank you, Major Mayor. Anyway, we have to go meet Zev and Zevin next. See you later, Mayor Nico. Sure, good luck with the hunt. And Zevin. Welcome to the guild hall. Join Zev party on guild. What a bad English. Technically, this is a job guild. You know, where people get jobs. But in a small town like ours, we only have odd jobs most of the time. Plenty of posting, LFG for one-time activity only. What's up with that terminology? So in here, you can browse groups who are going to do certain activity. Yeah, is that they gave up? I think these bubbles were not localized. They tried to localize the speech things, but they didn't localize the help text at all, and they're terrible. Fine. Each activity will have specific goal. This will highly influence the kind of encounters you will face. You can see the region they plan to visit, and the possible yields capital T you can expect from it. Here you can also see who are joining the group, Bad English. That's interesting. I wonder what this is like. Shoot the enemy, 20 finish, 21. Track fleeing enemies, 40% chance of something or other. Like this, these tooltips should not really go by the edge. You should be able to hover and see what this thing says, but no. So this changes. I'm not sure why it changes. Weird. Foul egg and foul meat. There's no capital letters. There's no spacebar in between the letters. Whatever. This game's definitely very rough around the edge. Very, very rough. Welcome to your first adventure. Well, the localization is rough. Just let it run. This is a route map. Each node represents an encounter. On each encounter, you will encounter different things. This spec shows everything your party has gained during this expedition so far. That's it. I will let you explore the rest by yourself. It is an adventure after all. Taiki, Yunru, have you seen my son? No? No, we haven't. The last time I saw him was when he stormed off earlier. That brat. One of these days I'll die from a headache. Should we wait for him to show up? No, we can't wait for him to show up. Let's just start discussing our preparations. Today we're hunting the short-clawed raptor. It won't be easy prey, so you can act restlessly. Money fly away? What? What money fly away? What are you referring to? Oh, add money. Well, no, I actually get more when you run it. Wouldn't I? I mean, I'll get like 0.1 of a cent more. Yes, exactly, yes. If you dismiss them, then the money fly away. But I'm not in this for the add money anyway. The short-clawed raptor is a rare raptor known for its fierce temper. The raptors follow the strongest and fiercest as the leader of the pack. Do you have any questions about the short-clawed raptor? Where can we find short-clawed raptor? Right here. Its nest is usually hidden among the denser parts of the forest. You can track it by following its footprints. Of course, you have to be careful when approaching the nest. Those raptors are fierce and protectors. You can't just go head on and attack the raptors, much less the short-clawed raptor. Not only are they aggressive, but they also coordinate well with each other. How can we catch a short-clawed raptor? Good question. We can't just follow the prints and attack the nest. You have to approach it carefully. I plan to trail the raptors from a safe distance so they won't notice us. If they notice us, we need to make sure to attack them before they get back up. It's going to be a long hunt. I hope you two brought enough provisions for the party. I have no more questions. Great, one more thing before we leave. Be careful with fiery feathers. They look like short-clawed raptors, but they have red feathers just like the name suggests. Fiery feathers are considered as the leader, Bad English, of the raptors. They're fierce and well respected by the pack. If you happen to fight fiery feathers, you will not only face their wrath, but also the raptor's wrath afterwards. So they're best avoided. Weird. Oh, fiery feather. What are you doing here? I could have asked you the same thing. You shouldn't have run off like that. You the one who told me to find someplace else, and now you want me to come back? Don't twist my words like that. Don't you think how dangerous your action is, Bad English? You're also a part of our hunting party, Zevon. We're not just going to leave you. Save your breath, you're just going to be in my way. A raptor suddenly appears, catching us off guard. Zevon tries to flee, but he falls and injures his feet, just like that. Ouch, bastard, damn it. None of this would have happened if you weren't reckless and childish. If you hadn't yapped. Everyone, now isn't the time to fight amongst ourselves, right, Yunru? Let's fight the raptor. Congratulations! You encounter some prey or predators. Wow, this is so bad. Let's the hunt begin. Hunting's a battle to decide who is the prey or the loser. This window shows the information of your character, that's me. First, this is the turn order. The leftmost one is the one taking action first, followed by the next one, right, and so on. While this one, what's this? Shows the information from the selected enemy. You can select other enemy to change your target and see the information. This icon above each enemy indicates their intention. Normally it is either passive, aggressive, or feeling. They are packing a lot into this game. Here are the possible actions your character may take this turn. Now let's try some action. Try hover the option. You can read the tooltip for each skill to understand what it does. Not if the English is terrible. Some hint for you. Your main character has a skill to finish the enemy in one go as long as they're immobilized. This is a very effective approach if you're timing it well. But for now, let's try to defend first. Everyone can do defend, preparing yourself from what coming next. It's a good strategy to defend while waiting for the right moment. What horrible English. Sleep until disturbed by any attack. Ineffective if enemies AGGR, aggressive. And so this tooltip is broken. Distract the bait for 5 seconds. The enemy for 5 seconds. Until disturbed by any attack. Whatever. Flush finishing if enemy immobilized. In choose defend, you can decide when to act next. Move through the turn order and select the best timing to act. Let's get strategic. For now, set your turn to follow right after the second enemy's move. Timing is everything. Alright, let's test out Hunter Shot. Aim carefully. If you're lucky, this could be a one-hit wonder. Shoot the enemy. 20 finish, 20 wound, 50 normal. So 20% of instant kill. Lethal. Oh, look at the slide. He had a little XX over his eyes. Boom, that was perfect. You just one-shot the enemy, well done. Great job taking them down, but it's time to switch tactics. Let's try using a trap this time. Set an A trap on an enemy planning to attack next turn. This will really mess up the strategy. And then this line comes out again. This is an error. Here. The trap's in place. Now let's see if it springs just as we planned. Got him. The enemy's trapped. Check the... It fast forwarded by itself without me doing anything. Now you can try each action by yourself. In most cases, battle is not about brute force. After all, you don't want to damage your food ingredients, that's true. Please only hunt as much as you need. Throwing nature or balance will not do you any good. Time to unleash some serious power. Use the main character's precision attack. They're called capital letters. This only activates if the target is immobilized. Watch how the basic attack evolves into something deadly. This is a flea thing. I just one-shot the thing. Flee! Good meat is the key to a memorable meal. So these are all the items. These are all the items that were showing on the thing that I was talking back and forth with you. If only I hadn't sprained my ankle. If only you listened to your father. You're not even my real dad. You should just shut up. What did you just say? You have been arguing for a while now. Yunru, if you have any ideas on what to do here, I'm all ears. Just let them. Let's offer some food. You cannot argue with a full mouth. You know what? You're so right. Stop looking at me. Sounds like someone's hungry. Want some snacks? We can rest here for a few minutes. Why would I want to take a charity? Because you're hungry. You're clearly hungry. Better to eat snacks and worms, right? Do I get to have another choice? Maybe steak? Stop your nonsense and be grateful. Everyone, let's just start eating. We still have a long way to go. Thank you for the food. I guess we have to actually complete all 7 to get out of this area. Okay, might as well just wait until here. You go Hunter Shot. Track fleeing enemies. Go shoot this fellow. 80% chance of success when this enemy action is aggressive. We don't know what it is, right? But I have a level 99 attack. Oh wait, is that 99? I can do it 99 more times. Yo, that's number of times I can do it. Okay. Sleep until disturbed by any attack. Ineffective enemy aggro. Don't know. But what? Aren't you sleeping? I guess this is a sleep trap, but shouldn't this have triggered? I guess I'm not sure. Whatever, you're fleeing. Actually, you're fleeing. Let's go catch you. What? I wasn't. Why did the trap end up here when I was trying to attack this thing behind here? Oh, and in fact, the sleep also ended up on this mark. Ah. Why? It's like I'm... So the target is not tap target. It's not click on. So you click on this. Like you click on you know what? Just defend. You click on this to select a skill, but you don't actually click on an enemy to fire it. You have to use there's a radical thing that you have to somehow move. So all the things I did apply to this poor guy. Very weird. Yeah, I know, time. I need to. How could we even divide the price among us? I am suddenly having a headache. I guess I'm trying to finish. Yeah, I thought we finally reached the nest of the Short Cloud Raptors. This is the tipping point of our hunt, so I need all of you to cooperate. Remember to show restraint. Don't kill the fiery fellas. Enough yapping. It's time for battle. Fine. Just don't forget to be careful. Yes, that's ready. Yes. Let's kill this and see where it goes, and then we'll start. Don't kill this, they say. See, so I have to click with my mouse to select a skill, but I have to use I can't even use WSAD. The only thing that works to move this is the up, down, left, right arrow key. And in fact, I have to use the right arrow key to get here. Even up and down don't work. Just left and right. It goes here to here to here. You use left and right key, but it triggers from top to bottom. It's really weird and really horrible. Anyway, I don't know what I did, but let's do that. Pick your skill. Go finish this guy. Nice. Don't know what your actions are though. So these did not regenerate from the last time we used them. So the question marks are basically all the question mark things are basically they're just passing. They're not actually attacking us. But this is right, we wanted them to run. Oh, was that saying that we had 7 things to do? Have you lost your mind? What are you doing? Oh please, not this crap again. Don't you know what kind of disaster you invited? You've killed the fiery feathers parent. No, we didn't. We let everybody run. Disaster? Seriously? Stop blowing everything out of proportion. With them dead, what do you think the child would do? The raptors would do? They will retaliate sooner or later. So what? You want me to say sorry to those chickens? Like that would change anything? Or do you want me to say sorry to the party? Do I really have to? It was an accident. Don't even bother, you don't mean it. Yeah, whatever. What's done is done. Exactly, what's done is done. Zivan, come with me. We need to talk to Nico about the fiery feather incident. What about no? The least you can do is take responsibility for action. Like that was nothing. We didn't see the other raptor. We didn't kill any of those raptors. At least not in the battle. We didn't get anything. In fact, all the stuff that we got was from the first fight, the tutorial fight. After that, it was like, whatever. What if you want to do it yourself? Or what, you're too scared, you need a kid to chaperone you? You. There they go again. Yunru, let's go outside. I could really use some fresh air right now. Ooh, nice sky. The sky looks beautiful. Finally, I could use a break from, well, you know what happened today. How are you holding up? It would have been worse without you. Imagine the headache if I have to deal with them alone. Yeah, I don't have to imagine that. I appreciate your company as well. It's so nice to have someone to share your burden and this beautiful view. Yeah, look at the comet. Look at this aurora. The night sky does a lot to a nice night sky does a lot to improve my outlook on the game. Never mind. You seem to have a lot on your mind. Do you want to talk about it? My future, my past. I was thinking about my past. It feels like forever since I last ate my mother's cooking or drank her tea. I think I almost forgot how they taste. I know the feeling. You know, my father died when I was really young. Happened so long ago that I can barely remember his face. Now, whenever I try to think about my father, I see Mr. Kevin's face in my mind instead. I see. Why? Who knows? Maybe sometimes old memories fade to make room for new ones. This is a good line. It's a good line. Despite everything else you've seen so far. Just because you've forgotten what it's like to be loved, doesn't mean you won't experience it again. Another good line. Do you really think so? I know so. I feel something warm hold my hand. It's his. What are you doing? What do you think? I feel his eyes stare at me unflinching. No need to say anything back. You can just stay or leave. I'll stay for a little while longer. We both look up to the stars with our hands intertwined. This is nice. Yeah, it is. This had better be the end of the demo. I'm going to stop either way. This is probably a good stopping point regardless. Oh, since that fateful day, our relationship has blossomed in a way I could have never imagined before. My days now are sound but never dull. Although we spend most of our days together in the restaurant, we still make time together every once in a while. Sometimes during breaks, we try out new recipes in the kitchen, testing our creativity while getting the privilege of eating each other's cooking. During our days off, we take walks in the forest, bask in the scenery, and listen to the song of the nature, to nature's song. During our walk, we talk about each other. I got to know more about Taigi, his past, his aspirations, and his affections. Ah, Taigi. We'd also visit the beach to compete who could find the prettiest shells, or laugh at how terrible our sandcastles turned out. When we're done, we'd admire the sunset, drinking in the moment, smile on W. After work, from time to time, we go stargazing. I'm always reminded of when he confessed to me. Although instead of the stars, we just end up looking at each other. Most of the time. I feel loved and safe with Taigi, yes. He supports me in every step. His presence is an anchor in my life, yes. Exactly. Doesn't judge me for my past, and always assures me of my present. No matter how many times he said it's the least he could do, it still means the world to me. I wonder how the future will turn out with him. It is not a scary thought anymore, but one filled with excitement and anticipation. And that was an entire day? Wednesday, day 4. What? We went back in time. Well, that's a new season now. Wow, Yunru, it's almost a year since you reversed. How are you feeling? I need more time. Honestly, maybe I need more time. Still thinking of where you came from? I'm surprised. Letting go is not easy, is it? Isn't this the end of the demo? Where's the end of the demo? It isn't. But it'll get easier with time. Warm company and maybe even great food. Speaking of which, there we go. Oh, no, wait. No, that's Taigi. Didn't I hear? Wow, this takes me back. Tastes a little different, but this is the meal I first had here, isn't it? Yes, well, at least my take on it. It's this dish as well. You've done well to make this, Taigi. You know, it can be said that one can taste a cook's experiences through their dish. Really, old man. Blindfold me amongst 20 bowls of broth, and I'll be able to tell which bowl of soup is yours. Now, after all this time with us, and maybe in the future, I wonder what your cooking would taste like, Yunru. Hopefully good. Haha, we've been through it, haven't we? Remember the hunting festival? That raptor was a handful. Not as much as Zevin, though. Yeesh. Tell me about it. Now, he'll soften up in time. Before we turn in for the night, shall we say prayers? Oh, thoughtful of you, Tagi. May I go first? Please do, Mr. Kevin. Well, mine is simple. To keep this humble restaurant of mine going, to continue sharing happiness with you both, and everyone who walks through those doors. What about you, Yunru? I should think about this deeply. Tagi is going to pray for fortune. This is going to be tacky, but I think I'll pray for fortune to come my way. That's it? That's surprising. Hey, I was basically homeless. Having some money for once would be nice, you know. For once, I can buy a house and decorate it to my taste. I think I'll feel more grounded then. Is it maybe a free song that you've also found and possibly almost used for your games? Maybe something like that. Let's pray so I'll discover hidden treasure. Maybe enough to build a mansion. This English. Wow. It's not all going to go to me, okay? If I do stumble on the big wealth, I will certainly share it with you and Mr. Kevin. Ah, I see, gotcha. This silly train of thought aside, I'm glad you still have us in your hearts. Well then, how about you, Tagi? You did prompt us first, don't be shy. Well, I wish for the future to be better, a better future for all of us. Yes, that's it. Huh? That's it? Yes, that's it. Well, I'm sure it will be. It is getting late, so I'll leave you two to it. Have a good night. But, hey Yunru. Yes? Alright, what do I have to lose? So when we said our prayers earlier, I chickened out. I'm sorry. What do you mean? I got nervous, okay? Plus Yeoman was making things awkward. What I wanted to say was, I wanted a future. With you. Wait, what? Didn't you already confess? I guess the story might have been jumping back and forth in time. I know this is sudden and I don't really want to force you, and you're still getting settled, but I need to be honest about my feelings. So is that what it meant when we went back to day 4? But no, that was winter day 4. When we started at the summer solstice. I don't know. You know, I've never really taken a single step outside of my comfort zone. But you made me realize that it's time for me to take that step. So, Yunru, Tagi holds my hand and palms something into it, a wooden box. He opens it, revealing a silver ring. Will you marry me? No option. Yes, I will. Really? Yes. Meeting you is a blessing amidst everything that happened. In the future, from the bottom of my heart, I want to build a home here with you by my side. It's probably going to take a while, but I know that as long as we're with each other, anything is possible. I see, thank you. Words can't describe how I'm feeling right now. All I can say is that I'm glad that it's you standing across from me right now, and not someone else. I feel the same way. Well, good night, Tagi. Good night to you too, Yunru. We share a warm hug before we rest, looking towards a bright future together. And we're still not done. We're still not done. I thought that would be the end of the demo. There have been so many points already, day 81, where they could have ended the demo. Or is this the end of the demo? I have an exit button here but nothing else. Nothing's happening. What was that? And why do we still have this task? Join Zev party and guild. What? What? Yes, what? I guess that was me. That was supposed to represent me like waking up and stepping out of my house. And now the actual game starts with like a more open-ended thing where I can do either the restaurant or I can do the adventuring. But yeah, no, that was very abrupt. That transition from, it was as though they transitioned from the end of the story. It was as though the story ended, and now you're finally in the main game, and you have this cooking and adventuring thing to do. But yeah, it felt like everything else was kind of shoehorned. I'm not sure if there's more story after this, or if that whole story was just the introduction of how they got together, and there isn't meant to be any more story going forward. That can't be though, right? There has to be story. But hopefully it's localized better than what that was, because that was pretty rough. It was pretty bad. The localization, that is. The minigames are okay. And yeah, thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for coming by and watching the stream. I appreciate you as always. We went way over time. But that was because it was interesting enough that I kind of wanted to get to the end of the game. So, and I think we kind of did that. So yeah. Okay. See you tomorrow. Good night. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Stay safe. Sayonara. Jai Mata. Dagi says bye. I will. Rest your wings.